Thank you, Dr. Bhuj Prabhu and Vishaka Priya Mataji. We truly appreciate your offering, your presence. We are humbled by your presence, so thank you again. Hare Krishna. My dear devotees and Guru Maharaj, we have one more person in the segment of guests that we have invited. We'll call upon Mahaprabhu Das
Mhm.
to come and speak. Mahaprabhu Das, I was told by Pramamandri Mataji, who shared a bio about him, that apparently in 1978, when the inauguration of the temple was happening in Juhu, he happened to actually walk into the inauguration. And he has been an ardent preacher for 40 years. He has also been very instrumental in the legal battle of the Juhu Temple project and has been helping Guru Maharaj in various projects and services. So we humbly request Mahaprabhu Das to speak, unmute yourself, and share your realization. Hare Krishna.
Please accept my humble obeisances at the lotus feet. Giraj Maharaj ki jai. Maharaj, I actually asked Prem Bhakti Mataji, please put me last because I don't know what I have to speak because I have forgotten everything. I don't remember even things because of my age now. So she was so kind. So she gave me the last, means there may be others also, but she gave me such wonderful speakers. They're all my God brothers. I really am not able to understand how to start. Maharaj, you are very sweet, very merciful, very kind, very loving, very peaceful, and I cannot do all the qualities which is required for any gentleman, as Madhavanand Prabhu said. You are such a person, there is no comparison. Maharaj, I am so obliged to you by the mercy of Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, and thereafter by your mercy, I got Radhana Swami Maharaj. Without your mercy, it was not possible. You told me you have 300 friends, car center, and your place is only Radha Gopinath Mandir. Maharaj, I remember one story, Maharaj, because when you left with Krishna's arrangement, because Krishna has a plan, Pritranay Sadhunam Vinasai Duskrutam. Krishna has plan. At the time, I remember one story. When Ram was vanished to forest by the conspiracy of Kekai and Mantra, Dathrath was very much unhappy. But at that time, he told Kaushalya, Kaushalya, I want to tell you one story. What? That one day I was going to jungle for hunting and I could not get any animal. I was at the evening time, all of a sudden I heard some noise in the river, Ganga. And I thought it is deer. I shot by the sound vibration my arrow and Sravan Kumar was killed. Making a long story short, finally, as per the instruction of Sravan Kumar, I took water, gave to the parents, and the father cursed me. The first said that the way we are dying, you will also die in the same way. Maharaj, actually, we should not blame anybody. People were blaming Kekai and Mantra. They are the cause of the trouble. Krishna has some different plan everywhere. And we cannot understand even any story, anything we cannot understand without the mercy of the Lord. I was so much unhappy when he left, and actually my spiritual life was very much depended on you, because you have from 1978, 14th January, the day I came in Jew temple, means Radharaswari Mandir, and thereafter on 2nd June 1978, when there was some problem in Jew temple because of that, I'm not going to that story, and with the Krishna's arrangement, Yashuvantinandan Prabhu took you and His Holiness Tamal Krishna Maharaj to Ahmedabad. And at that night, all foreigners were arrested because of the one story of Suthi. And he was, a lot of things had happened. He was killed there. And 12 o'clock at night, many devotees came to my residence. And I was only 6 months old baby in the ISKCON movement. They say, you are a lawyer, so you please tell us what we should do. At that time, I just thought it, we asked them to please stay in my garage, which this garage, because the devotees stayed for a few days, one night only, Maharaj made this place as a car center. Hundreds of devotees got training there by your mercy and got initiation from Radha Rasbihari Mandir. Practically all these people are, which whether it is Dwarkadish Prabhu or Giriraj Prabhu or Yudhishthir, hundreds of devotees, they were coming to car centers, and I somehow or other 4 times a year there was initiation in Radhagaraswari Mandir, 4 times a year, and so this was by your mercy, Maharaj. This was, you trained me so many things. You told me to do the things in such a way, how to sit in the car even. Actually, Prabhupada established this movement at the first stage, but he wanted Varnashram Dharma, and that work was given actually to you. That's why Prabhupada said, Giriraj means Bombay. You are so much connected to this Bombay temple that even the total temple was constructed by your supervision only. Everything has happened. Sadajivat Lal, Chandu Halwai, this Bijratan Mohta, B.K. Maheshwari, all these people, and you are so kind to me. You are taking me everywhere, all the big people's places, and training me. Sometimes once I was this court case, I was in so much in anxiety, because I'm not a criminal lawyer actually, but one day when I was in the office of a lawyer, somehow whether Krishna has given me intelligence by his, I engaged the 2 best lawyer of India for the case which had happened in the Radha Rasbihari Mandir. Krishna wanted this man temple to become famous. So without any excuse, just like Parikshit Maharaj was cursed to die in 7 days, and the purpose behind, though the same Parikshit Maharaj was saved by Brahmastra at the boom, Krishna made the arrangement. And now the same Parikshit Maharaj is being now, asked to die. And Krishna, it means Krishna is not interested to save Parikshit because he wanted Bhagavatam to come. And that, so Krishna's arrangement of Maharaj, you're going from Bombay, Bombay was is completely different, just like the story of the Ramchandra going to Banvas, going to jungle. But I really, Maharaj, very much like to mention little that somehow or other Krishna made me instrument because we were separated by some unknown situation. We were separated and I was very much attached to you. So one day you came to my residence for lunch. You are very kind to me. Many times you are coming. One night you came at 10 o'clock at night. You have not taken prasad for 3 days because of the court cases and so many things were happening because of because of that so-called incidents of 2nd June. And so you came at 10 o'clock and I asked Maharaj, have you taken prasad? So he said, no. And this was at 78, June month. So Maharaj, I said, I asked my mother, she was there, is there anything is there? So Maharaj, she said, yes, one chapati and little rice is there. So all right, make it little hot and then start making chapati fast. So then I started eating little rice and one chapati because that was the leftover. And then my mother started cooking. And thereafter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that whatever she made draw, that was over. Again she started making. And I'm such a rude person. I ask one question to you, Maharaj. Maharaj, since how long you have not taken prasad? So Maharaj says, yeah, today, yesterday also I have not taken prasad. Day before yesterday, I took breakfast only. So day before yesterday and today evening. This movement, Hare Krishna movement, is, you are the foundation stone of Bombay project. Bombay is India. In Bombay hasn't got anything of its own. People in Bombay, they are coming from different parts of India. And the people of Bombay, if they become devotee, because they are from India, they are from total India, and these people are going out of India. So if Bombay become Krishna conscious, total world will become Krishna conscious. So Prabhupada wanted Bombay to become, this center to become very important to preach the message of Sanatana Dharma to the world. And Maharaj, you were made in charge of this place. I'm sure, Maharaj, one day you will give your time and then I will be able to serve you. That day will come positively that day will come. I'm sure on that. I just want to narrate one story again. When Maharaj, you came to my place for lunch prasad, I requested you one thing. Maharaj, tomorrow you are going to Mahabaleshwar. You told me, yes, my car is booked only. Devkinandan has booked the car. My house is booked. I'm going to write Prabhupada, book on Prabhupada. I am leaving tomorrow. I requested Maharaj, it's a sure decision, but I'm only requesting you if you can kindly stay one day more. But he says, I'm everything is already booked. I say, Maharaj, I'm requesting you if you stay one day more. Why? Because tomorrow Radhanath Swami is coming. And Radhanath Swami, I want you to meet Radhanath Swami. And somehow or other, you, Maharaj, accepted the proposal of mine. And I immediately planned out meeting of, as soon as Maharaj came, I made arrangement in such a way that Jajodiya Prabhu at Burli, they have wonderful house. So I asked His Holiness Radha Swami Maharaj that please, I request you to, I have fixed a meeting with you and Giriraj Swami Maharaj, His Holiness Giriraj Swami Maharaj. So please, will you please come? They came 12 o'clock sharp at Varli at the residence of, and we were not, both the temples were again part of each other. Jew temple was different, Radha Raswari was different, and Radha Gopinath was different. So I requested Maharaj, you agreed. And 12 o'clock after taking prasad at 12:30 or 1, you have gone inside the room. Inside the room, and up to 7 o'clock, you and His Holiness Radha Swami Maharaj, both of you are talking. Whenever you came out of the room after 7 hours talk, I requested you, Maharaj, tomorrow we are going for Pune Yatra. Everything I asked, requested, Maharaj, if you can come for one day for Pune Yatra, it will be wonderful. And you somehow or other agreed. I'll come only for one day. You came in the train and dancing as they were mentioning the Vishaka Mataji. And you came to Pune Yatra. Next day you are leaving. Said you told me, I promise you to come for one day and next day I'm leaving. And we were there for 3 days. Third day we were leaving. I asked Maharaj, and His Holiness Radha Swami is standing there. This is the way, no culture. So I asked Maharaj, what you are going to do in Bombay by missing this opportunity of association of devotee, dancing, class, all these things you have enjoyed. You enjoy one day more, and tomorrow we will be going again. So you can go with the tomorrow. And you see, it's not, I'm giving an invitation, Maharaj, and Maharaj Swami Maharaj is standing there. And you, Maharaj, were so kind enough. You accepted the proposal. Okay, I will stay one day more also. And this go next day tomorrow with the devotees. And somehow or other, I got that opportunity, Maharaj, that I, thereafter, this so much involvement of the Radha Gopinath Mandir and Radha Rasbihari, by your mercy, several things have happened. 1996, there were so many programs, Krupa Century were arranged by your mercy, yourself and His Holiness Radha Swami Maharaj, and several things have happened by merely your coming, and we, all the devotees, because they were all known to you. They were all coming to meet you when I was At that time, I was coming to Jew temple, and you were the source of inspiration for all of them, all these devotees. Actually, Maharaj, you have played a very important role in my life. Maharaj, when Tamal Krishna, His Holiness Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, I asked him and he asked me to ask Giriraj Maharaj, and I asked you, and you told me, you have such a big congregation, so many people know you. I want you to go to Radha Gopinath Mandir. And Maharaj, by your mercy, I came to Radha Gopinath Mandir. Maharaj, you wanted to establish whatever Prabhupada wanted, you wanted to do that. You wanted to establish the second part of Prabhupada movement, Varnashram system. You have planned how to teach people, how to guide people, up to what extent to praise somebody. And then as soon as he start revolting, you just withdraw. And then you understand the capacity of the person. Oh, this man can take up to this extent and only. And thereafter, because one day you fired me for some mistake, I don't remember. And when I going back to my office, and a court case was going, I was crying in my car, driving, and then in the evening, Maharaj phoned me, and told me, Mahaprabhu, I am coming for prasad at your place. You have big plan. Once His Holiness Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj told me, Mahaprabhu, you don't know who Giriraj is. He is a self-realized person. His writings, whatever he writes, nobody in the movement can write. And I can see when you are, even one letter you are writing, you will make 6 times changes in the letter. You like a jewel, every word in your letter like a jewel you are fixing in the diamonds you are fixing. You whatever you write very, very, very systematically. And you are so kind enough that in 1979, when Bombay was practically closed because of some tufan, cyclone, you came to my residence, the place which was garage. You came with prasad because you know very well that we are not accustomed to, giving prasad or dinner to the people. From the Jew temple, from a big plate, you brought prasadam for us. And we have program in my garage. That was the first day of inauguration of car center. After Jew temple, There was only one place where people were coming in Bombay. There was no second place. And you, Maharaj, opened this center, and hundreds or you thousands of devotees took advantage of this place. There, and as I said, that 4 times a year there was initiation in Radha Rasbihari Mandir by the devotees who were trained in Radha in Kha Center. By your mercy, Maharaj, this all these people, whether it's a Vishwarup Prabhu or whether Dwarkadish Prabhu or Madhavanand Prabhu or many others, the Radha Krishna Prabhu or Rauli Nanda Prabhu, or, I cannot count the names of the people. They were all initiated in Jew temple. Your Jew temple was our home by your mercy. Your first floor room and fifth floor Prabhupada